So what is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today I have just a tiny bit of action figure news for you, so let's get into it right away and start it off with the SH Figuarts Star Wars The Force Awakens Han Solo. And this thing looks great. I love the detail on the jacket. It looks like real leather to me. We got his blaster and the holster and everything. And the face sculpt looks exactly like Harrison Ford did in The Force Awakens. And I cannot wait to get this whenever it releases. Still no release date or anything like that, but once I find out more information, I will let all of you know. Alright, moving on to One Piece, and right here is the Variable Action Heroes Shanks, and we do have the painted prototype out now, and this thing is looking dope. Definitely gonna have to get this whenever it goes up for pre-order. Still no release date yet, but I'm guessing he'll be one of the next releases after Usopp and Whitebeard release, so maybe sometime in the middle of 2017. But the figure is looking great, and definitely need to add it to my collection. Once I find out more information about the release date, I will let everybody know. So last here, we have the Revoltech Yamaguchi Venom, and this thing looks like a freaking beast. He will be releasing April of 2017, so that is great news right there, and he is also available for pre-order, so if you want to get this figure, now is your chance to pre-order him. But man, Revoltech is doing such a dope job with these Marvel figures. First we got Deadpool, then we're getting Spider-Man next month, and then after that we're going to get this sick Venom. The detail just looks outstanding on this piece, and the articulation is just going to be awesome on it. You're going to get some great poses with this Venom. And for the accessories, it looks like we'll be getting an interchangeable headpiece for the top of his head to switch up the expression for Venom's eyes, as you can see it on the left there. Then we're going to be getting 4 interchangeable Venom symbiote tentacles, and they all are articulated because they do have Revoltech joints in the middle of them, so you can put them on his arms or either on his back. And then here's a close-up look at the different expressions for Venom's eyes. The bottom 2 pictures are the same. As you can see, the right eye is more squinted while the left one's open, and then the top 2 pictures are the same, where his eyes are both open the same amount. But he does have an articulated jaw and tongue, and the detail just looks insane on them. The teeth, the gums, and the tongue just look incredible, and I love that they're articulated. And this is definitely one of my most anticipated figures for 2017, because Venom has always been my favorite character from the Spider-Man universe, ever since the Maximum Carnage game, the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, all the trading cards, comic books, and all that stuff. He was just always my favorite character from Spider-Man. And speaking of Spider-Man, here's a side-by-side comparison of the Revoltech Spider-Man with the Revoltech Venom, and I think they got the height pretty damn good with Venom. Venom isn't extremely tall, but he's a big, bulky dude, so I think they did get the size right between Spider-Man and Venom. And just like with Deadpool, I've always wanted some import company to make a Venom figure, and Revoltech is doing it again with another character that's one of my favorites. So I am extremely excited for this figure, and I also forgot to mention that he does have articulated fingers. That's why you didn't see any interchangeable hands, so that is definitely a big plus right there. I just think this figure is going to be great, and probably the best 6-inch scale Venom figure that will be around when he releases. But anyway, that is all the action figure news I have for you this week. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up anyway, because action figures are awesome. But thanks for watching. I will see you later!